Riding through the city, yeah, you know I keep my dime riding with me.
Man, you know what it is. We live, baby. You know what I'm saying?
We live.
You see, hold on. You see what's on, so you know what happened.
Found our groove. The Texans just beat the Ravens 44-10, pulling us to 2-3, and the Ravens dropped down to 1-4. And that's a team that we expect to be playing for a playoff spot.
Yeah, it's a beat up Ravens. It was a beat up Ravens. We will state that for sure. They was beat up. Well, no Lamar.
Yeah, they are beat up. But you know, you take them how you can get them. We were struggling up to this point, and it looked like we ain't got to struggle no more.
Hey, you know what else was? We was 0 up in Baltimore. Not no more. Not no more.
Yeah, we was 0-8 going to that Baltimore Ravens Stadium, and it looked like, you know, we owned that place. Now, it was in the fourth quarter when they showed that fan shot. Everybody had left already. They knew what was up.
Go.
Texas takeover.
Hey, there was a lot of firsts in this game, too, I was going to say. First time us winning in Baltimore.
Hutchinson
Hey,
scored his first touchdown of his career in this game, and then scored his second touchdown of his career in this game. What else happened? 2 times.
I wanted him to get a hat trick, though. I wanted him to get a hat trick, not going to lie.
What, you talking about getting 3?
Yeah, I wanted that. I ain't going to lie to you.
Yeah, did you see Alex lost his bet on Hutchinson by like 1 yard?
Hey,
yard
man.
and a half?
Dog, that's crazy, dog. Hey, yeah. But I was going to say there was a lot of good things to talk about in this game, so let's go ahead and get into it, bro.
Yeah, tell me, in your opinion, why did we win this game? Why?
Play calling was better, man. Defense has been stacked for sure. Nothing to even talk about on defense. We just keep it 100. We number 1 there, so it ain't nothing to really talk about there.
And statistically, number 1 when it comes to yards allowed, or not yards allowed, points allowed.
Yes,
so
sir.
Up to this point, so that's big for us.
I think that the overflow from last game, that fourth quarter in the Titans game, like I said, and needed that momentum. CJ came in straight and put up 7. That's all we needed to do. That's what we needed to do.
Just like that.
And Cooper Rush was not having a good game. Not gonna lie to you, that boy was miserable back there. Bro.
He threw 3 interceptions back there.
Jalen Petrie. Let's go. That's a dog.
And they wasn't just directly to him too. You got to point that out. One of them was a result of him undercutting the route to Derrick Henry. The second one was it was one of those
tip drill
interceptions.
Yeah, Mark Andrews. Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so,
and I was gonna say too, Matt Burke is actually calling the defense now. I didn't know that until like kind of middle of the game. Yeah. Giving D'Amico a little more freedom, which I think is dope. And he did a pretty good job, man. I think the defense was rocking and rolling, bro.
The defense was doing what the defense normally does. The defense gonna defend. So it was nothing out of the ordinary to see them look like they looked this game. What was out of the ordinary is what we saw from the offense that put up 44 points.
Offensive line was looking. Ravens that's the other thing too. You asked me what's the difference? Offensive line was holding protection, bro. They were holding. They weren't amazing, but they were holding protection, dog. Giving CJ some time.
I've been saying for 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, that offensive line is not the reason we losing. After these last 3 games, the offensive line has actually been pretty good. It's been the flow of the offense, the ability to get the ball in the hands of receivers. It's been those guys getting separation on these routes. It's been problems like that. And CJ pretty much seeing them ghosts coming every time he in the pocket. You know,
I also think Nick Chubb, bro. Nick Chubb actually played well today. I will give him his flowers. He played well today. Woody Marks is still my guy. Jaquavius, is that what his name was?
Jaquavius. Let's talk about him for a second.
Yeah.
They didn't feed Jaquavius the way I thought they should, fam. I was rallying for him to start getting the bulk of the carries. He got the same amount of carries as Dameon Pierce, while Nick Chubb took 11 carries for 61 yards and 1 tutty.
Yeah, you got to feed the hot hand. Nick Chubb was doing the damn thing, and I think that's why you feed the hot hand. But yeah, Dameon Pierce getting the game is crazy too, because I was like, he's still on the roster?
Yeah, I forgot too. Man.
I like Dameon Pierce, but dog, man. And hey, Nico's balling out, dog.
Yeah.
Nico Collins is the guy, dog.
Well, Nico being reliable is what Nico do, but I do think that the offense really found itself because CJ was spreading that ball around. It was when you look at the spreadsheet and how many targets or how many receptions our receivers had, it looked like 4, 4, 5, 3, 4. It was crazy.
Everybody got love, bro. All some rookies in there. The fact that Hutchinson has not caught a touchdown in his whole 3 years, and then he finds it today, it's a big deal, man.
Well,
give the man the ball.
More playing time today. Nowadays, he's getting more playing time, more opportunities. Hutchinson, what's gonna go unsung in this game is that Hutchinson may have been the main reason Nick Chubb was able to break for a touchdown because Hutchinson's block on that linebacker or that safety in the middle of the field allowed him to get free. Which brings me also to your boy, Joquavius. Yo, bro. Marks, not only is he real good at catching balls out of the backfield, Joquavius Marks is one of those guys who's actually a real good pass blocker.
Yes,
he keeps CJ from getting sacked. He's a 6th lineman on the field.
Yes, bro. Hey, side note, they said that his name's Woody Marks because my God liked Toy Story.
Yeah, that was a terrible story.
There's a snake in my boot. That's what that was. And it's also CJ career high rushing. Yeah, a 30-yard rush. That's what I'm saying. A lot of firsts in this game, man. That was great.
I really did like to see that too. That 30-yard rush by CJ was exactly what we needed at the time. I'm glad he took it that far, and then he looked like he didn't want to give himself up.
Texans, we that's the way we want to go into a bye. That is the way we want to go into a bye.
Yeah. And so after this bye, we're going to end up facing the Seattle Seahawks, which I believe is a totally winnable game. It's going to be a primetime Monday night game. So y'all be ready. Be ready to stay up a little late that night. CJ might have had a career day today. CJ had his career high in completion percentage, completing 85% of his passes. He had a lot of time to throw in the pocket. He had 244 passing yards, 30 yards rushing, so he almost topped 300 by himself.
Talk to him.
On the passes, averaged 9 yards per pass.
Let him know.
That means 2 passes was getting him a first down almost automatically. So
he was extending the play in certain times where I don't like that, but he was finding the receiver. I don't know if they talked about come back to the ball. Good coaches say that when your quarterback is scrambling, you should be coming back to the ball. You should not be running downfield to go find the end zone. You should be coming to help him.
True.
And I think Dalton Schultz, bro, we don't have Tank, but Dalton Schultz was a safety blanket today. That is the only thing that I love the Cowboys for. Thank you for giving us Dalton Schultz.
Next week we get a break. We get to sit on 2 and 3, which I'm totally cool with.
I'm cool with it.
Oh, hold on. The Broncos just beat Philly on the side.
I was watching that before I came in here, man. Hey, sheesh. They were the only undefeated team, but anyways, it's still Texas till I die. So, that's what we're talking about.
Wait, before we go though, I want to talk about the narrative that they had coming into this game that Derrick Henry owns us. Did it look like he owned us in this game?
How many yards you have in the first half, my guy? 15?
That's what I'm talking about. 15.
CJ had more than that by with one play.
Derrick Henry went 15 carries for 33 yards. CJ Stroud, our quarterback, went 1 carry for 30. So as far as Derrick Henry owning the Texans, all that's nonsense. I don't want to hear that nonsense no more.
Yeah, man. Yeah. When we line up on the line, boy. When we line up on the line, let's go.
Yeah. Them big dogs we got, Hunter, Anderson, we coming, bro. We coming. Ain't none of that.
Yeah, bro.
Good Texans dub, bro. I feel good about it. I feel real good about it.